All right, here is my speed run of Text Me Back, the Excel Esports case. This was the last 128 round in 2025. I need to take some letters, which I have in my prep tab here, and I need to convert them to a long form code, a short form code. I'm going to double check if they're a letter or not. And I also need, those are uppercase, right? So I need the lowercase version as well. All right, so and I need some other symbols, right? So I need space, underscore, period, comma, question mark, exclamation mark. All right, so I'll do this stuff here. All right, so the first long code is 2. Then if what? O2, if the length of O2 equals 3, then we move on to the next one, right? So it's the first character plus 1. Otherwise, we just add another character to it, right? So the left of O2 and O2. I want this to be, I'm using this XN, it'll just make the numbers numbers. And strings. These have a couple exceptions to them, which are the S and the Z. S is 7 sevens, 4 sevens. Z is 4 nines. Not 5 nines, 4 nines. All right, these are 0, and then asterisks. Okay, the short form is just the first character of each of these. Just use a 1 and a 0 to indicate if there's letters or not. There's other ways to do that, but it seems like the easiest in this context. And then the lowercase letter I will also need at some point, so I might as well put it here. So now I've got to do some XLOOKUPs here. I'm going to use that XN again to make sure my numbers count as numbers, but my strings still are strings. Look that up on here, returning here. All right, now this is the same thing, but looking up on the lowercase letters, returning, I mean, it doesn't matter which letters, but returning on the long form code. All right, so for this, when I start translating, I'm going to do a guide just to make sure. This is just 50 rows because I'm going to prepare for up to 50 rows here. All right, so letters, code, that's all I need for this, right? So string to array of this. And now XLOOKUP. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do this array style. I'm going to do this preparing for 50. So if this equals nothing, then nothing. Otherwise, XLOOKUP this on here, returning here. Go down 50 characters. And now we just, text join all this with, let's see, all the way around. Text join is backwards for some reason. Backwards what I think it should be at least. This one sneaky thing about this is my VBA assignment turns 6/33 into June 33rd, which of course does not exist. So this now I'm pretty much set for this. Got the whole thing here. I just got to do capitals now, right? So I'm going to take this, move this over. So I need to know if it is a letter for real. These are characters, not necessarily letters. So I need to know if it is a letter, and I need to know if it's, I got to put the capital symbol here, right? So XLOOKUP this on here, returning that. Wait, is this? This is not is letter. Is letter is in Q. Right? Q, and if it's not there, then it's definitely not a letter, right? So now, is it a capital letter, right? So, and first of all, it's got to be a letter. And second of all, exact, the character and the uppercase version of the character have to be exactly the same. If both of those are true, then it is a capital letter and it gets a pound sign, otherwise it gets nothing. Right? So now I just text join this in row major order. That should do me for level 4, and it does. Oh, there it is. That's level 4. All right. Now, level 5, we're going to do one more in this direction, right? But it's going to be short. So instead of going to O, we're going to go to P. Right? And I have to deal with the all capitals issue also, right? So all caps is if exact this and the upper version of this, then 1, otherwise 0. Got to close the exact there, right? So now, if it is in all caps, then we're going to, and I'm not text joining anymore, there's no more delimiter, right? Then I'm just going to do upper concat of the, well, not upper, just going to do concat of the of pound pound and the codes. If it's not all caps, then I'm going to do concat of all this. All right. And is this wrong? Yep, that's wrong. These stay the same. In the short form, you still have to use all the asterisks. All right, now we're getting tricky. Going the other way. Still have to worry about all caps, right? So if the left two, actually here, I'm going to do this on level 7, because the level 7 is a little better, it's a little easier to work with. So if left this 2 equals 2 pound signs, then 1, otherwise 0, that means it's all caps. String 2, right? So if it is all caps, then I got to ignore those first 2 things, right? So then mid this 399, right? Because I got to ignore those first 2 characters. Otherwise, the full thing. I'm also going to get rid of the asterisks. I'm going to take care of punctuation manually. Think it's the fastest way to do it. I'll show you my other solution later. Let's see. So substitute this, substitute the asterisks for nothing. No more asterisks. All right. So now I've got to do the, the words, right? So let me substitute. I got to get rid of the pound signs, right, to get to this. And let's text split them. by the string 0, right? So those are the words there, but I got to be able to look them up, right? So now, you know what, concat string to array concat x lookup string to array. String to array, right, just turns this string into an array. Then I have to look it up on here, returning short form code. Don't want the asterisks, of course. Those are the words. So now here I can, you know, oh, and let's do text split horizontally like that. Now XLOOKUP these on here, returning here. So there are my words. Now I want to do the characters, right? So I'm going to join these back together. Text join this, but starting with a space. So that's that. String to array. While I'm doing the punctuation manual, I'm trying to do the capitalization with code because I think it's a little easier. Should do something with code at least, right? So characters. Now I want to do what? Cursor. The part of the code, right? So I'm going to read through this code, separating out the pound signs, right? So if the mid of this version here, starting at the cursor, going for 1, right? And this K38 is locked always. So if that is a pound, then I want 2 characters, right? Because that means it's capital. So I want the pound and the number afterwards. Otherwise, I just want one of them. And then the cursor moves, right? So it's this plus the length of this. And this goes there, right? This, I need my guide, of course, here. Do 50 of these. So this now, it just, you know, see these line up, right? That's part of why the asterisk is so hard, is because it misaligns it. I'll show you my other solution later, but this I think works for now. All right, so then the final character is if the left of this is a pound sign, then upper this, otherwise this. And then I'll do my xn will also take care of those fake zeros because I don't want them. So that should be it, except for the punctuation, which I'm going to do in a minute, right? That adds the spaces and the capitals should all be correct. The punctuation is not correct, but like it's pretty easy to do manually. Something went wrong here. Oh, because of the zeros, it's like 0, 0, 0, whatever. Error, nothing. How about that? Yeah, that'll do it. So that is level 7. It is also level 6. So level 6 is the same thing. It's just simpler inputs. So I copy this and put it in I-37. And then this goes here. I can do this. Oh, I'm not taking care of the all caps either. I should do that automatically. So if this, then upper concat all that. Otherwise, just concat all that. Now we've got our big, all caps is also being handled in the code here. So all I got to do manually is the punctuation, right? Which is not too hard. So 4 is an exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. 3 is a question mark. That's just a dot for a 1. 1 star is a dot. 2 stars is the comma. So exclamation dot exclamation. I mean, there's something to be said for doing capitalization and, oh no, it's question mark. Capitalization and punctuation manually, which is of course what I did live. But capitalization, I don't know, I mean, I couldn't finish it live. Like capitalization is a lot. And it's not too hard to do in the code, right? Right, this is silent period is period, efficient period. This is 0.0.0. This one has an exclamation mark, has a space, then an exclamation mark, then another space like that. That one's just exclamation at the end. This one is message, my metrics for real. Shortcut, this just has all of them, right? So it's space, period, space, comma, space, question mark, space, exclamation mark. Vegas, I forgot the comma there. Scatterplot my worksheet, question mark. Exclamations there and there. That should be 1,000 points so far. Yep. All right, the one key just has this little thingy on it for reasons that I do not understand. Even though I'm old enough, I still don't understand it. Sum of all this, right, is I think I'm still going to multiply it by 1, right, because they're not numbers, but now they're all multiplied, right? So, whoops. Sum of that. Sum of the corresponding short form codes. Oh, I'm summing the digits, not summing them as if they were numbers. String to array of this. Just do it like this, and then sum of that. Okay. This is absolute is 9151. Because that's the sum of these. What am I supposed to do here? Letter by letter, translate them into long form code. All right, good. So now, instead of the short form code, I'm going to do the long form code. So string to array that, hex lookup, this on the letters, returning the long form code. Give this my number to number thing. Then sum. All right, so that's the correct number for that. Do all these, and then I got to find what the fifth largest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short form code for this. This is level 4 or 5, I think, and that's it. All right. Maybe it's level 5, I think. Yeah. Just level 5. All right, now for the really hard question. All right, so how many key presses get saved? Got short form, And long form, I mean, I guess I could do this. I can do this over here, right? So here is, levels 1 to 4. I'm going to figure out what is the short form and what is the long form code for each. And then I will do the presses, right? So the short form, the long form code is right here already for these. The short form code is look up this on long form code, returning the short form code with this as xn. Just makes the numbers numbers, but keeps the strings as strings. So there's some short and long for level 1. For this, right, the short form code, let's look up this on here, returning here. The long form code is already here for me. The short form code I don't need to even look up because I can see these are all letters and it's always 1-to-1 for letters. So just do that. Long form code, the dashes do not count. So substitute this with the dash going away. Same thing for these, right? Now these short form codes, right? I got to put into level 4, right? Yeah, that's the one that does this, isn't it? Or is it level 5? Yeah, it's level 5 that does it. Short form. All right, so now I do this. That gives me my short form code, and that's a COM input cell. There is one edge case here, which is the last one. There's no letters here, so it can't be capital. I got to get rid of the capitals. I got to get rid of that plus plus, the pound pound. I'm doing this over here, right? So this pound pound is not right because there's no. It's the same uppercase and not. All right, so now I just need, the lengths of these, right? So the length of this, length of that, sum up these, and subtract 2, 8, 1. Boom. Thank you for watching. Bye. All right, so in the speed run that I did the punctuation manually. I did a solution where I have the punctuation being handled automatically, for example here, right? But I don't know. I feel like it's faster to do it manually, right? Like what it's doing here then is it's, has a cursor that moves through all of this, right? It knows it needs to take the first 2, right? Because so if there's a pound sign, it takes 2. Then it looks ahead and sees, oh, if there's an asterisk, you got to take that many asterisks, and of course take that and make it a character, and then it spaces these out so that there's room for the punctuation in the right place. And it works, but I feel like it's slower to build that than it is to do it manually. So I don't know. Curious to see what other folks are trying with this, but I wanted to show you my my asterisk friendly solution in addition to the just do the punctuation manually version that I just did. All right, bye. All right, here we go. Texting in Excel. Okay. I don't understand the one key though. What the hell is that? All right. Phone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 is A, B, C. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 is D, E, F. 4, 44, 4, 44. G, H, I. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. J, K, L. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 is M, N, O. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. P, Q, R, S. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. T, U, V. W, what am I at time-wise here? W, X, Y, and Z is 9, 99, 999, 9999. Got a non-AI search to look up T9 keyboard. I don't know what the hell that is. I'll just search single word punctuation using the one key. I got 1 minute, 48 seconds. All right. Smart punctuation, insert sentence, embedded punctuation. For words, word completion can be enabled, like there was a word list, right? And we're going to do word completion. Probably. Algorithm, examples, successors. T9 remains viable. Da, da, da. I mean, we're almost ready. See if there's anything else I can get from this in 1 minute. I should check this. I mean, we're going to start in a second, so I'm going to set my windows up here. Go back to 30 minutes. This, this is right. Check it against the Wikipedia one. 2 is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. That's starting. 3, 2, 1, go. Download case file. Star, star, star. Well, what the hell is star, star, star? Star is dot. Star, star is a comma. Star, star, star is a question mark, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 is an exclamation mark. Underscore, or a space. 0 is a space. It's a combination of both letter keys with dashes. Okay, fine. This is going to be characters, codes, right? This as an array, keep it all array style, so I don't have to worry about multiples on here, returning here. Now we're going to text join with the delimiter of a hyphen. June 33rd. Well, thank you, June 33rd, but that is not the correct answer. Level 3, like that. Yes, thank you. No, June 3rd. June 33rd? Seriously, Excel? June 33rd? Oh man, that sucks. All right, to long form. Capitalization, spaces, characters. Okay. All right, so it's going to be the same as before. Except now, is it capital? Or blank? Then one, otherwise 0. To figure out how to end this also, which is going to be tricky. All right, so special characters is fine. So the code then is going to be code capital. This, then this, otherwise nothing. Left. If the left of this is an asterisk, then it is nothing also, right? Because asterisk does not get capitalized. All right, is then length equals length this, right? C1, C2, so equals if this equals nothing, then nothing, otherwise this. And same thing here, but it's going to be this. Right. The space I need here. What is the space? Space is also a 0, right? Space is text join this and to call this. X to call to fix the stuff there. But with no addresses, obviously. These are out of order. Four 33. This is a 0. Nothing. If then nothing. This is wrong. 62 is wrong. All right, so B is correct. Space RIGHT space BACK. Where's the freaking K? Oh, it's not going all the way down. It's got to go down. This has got to go down. Now it is correct. So level 4 has got to be cleared out and redone, right? Yeah. Let's check one more time. Level 4 is good. Now, level 5. Long form, short form. Characters are not shortened. All text are capitals. All right, so I'll deal with that in a minute. This is just basically text joined with nothing, right? is 8. All the numbers are pressed once. Okay, so short form is going to be here. Going to be C. So this is correct unless everything is capital. Which I can do manually, right? Yeah, let's see. Five. 2015-13, that's right? This now is the substitute this with this for nothing. Put pound at the beginning. That's the only one. This is now level 5. Own short form words. Okay, I get it. So this is my short former. I'm going to short form every word. Hopefully without messing it up. I mean, if the hints are right, it's probably right? I mean, Jesus, who knows? So if I short form the vocabulary here, yeah, it's not that many words, luckily. So that is it as the numbers, right? Then I got to deal with capitalization. It's probably manually dealing with capitalization, honestly. So now let's do only numbers of this. All right. Okay, I mean, what is worksheet? This is this. It's got to be freaking numbers, right? This is a number. And this also is a number. So these are just, proper case. Oh, they're gonna like kill me on this, aren't they? The the thing is, this is upper of this. This is upper of this with an exclamation mark. Right, that's the things here. This is Ouchscreen. Which one is that? The EEN, like that. VER. VER. If CATION. This is just summation mark and this lowercase. Predictive question mark. These are just straight up. LEAD 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 BOARD leaderboard. Indexing period. Function comma formula. This is upper with an exclamation mark. This is lower with an exclamation mark. This is lower with a question mark. This is AUTOFILL period. This is DEBUGGING. I hate doing things manually. It always feels wrong. Create sentences using the vocabulary list. Yeah, I mean, it's just that, but with the whole thing, right? All right, so only numbers of this equals only numbers of this, like string to array. Don't want to miss easy bonuses. Only numbers of this. So there are the words. All right, so this is going to give me the words, capitalization. I'm still kind of screwed on, right? I don't even know why this is messing up. Try to get some of this. Try to get partial on this here. These are worth 11 points each. These are worth a lot more than that. What is on the one key according to the phone sheet? Hundred words in the vocabulary to total of. What is the sum of the corresponding short form codes? Right. All this Control Shift and frequency table. This come with this. Of vocabulary words into long form code. Which word has the fifth highest sum of long form letter codes? Vocabulary words into long form codes, right? So let's look up this on this, returning this. It's missing, give me a 0. Equals by row. Sum equals sort. 2, 3, 4, 5. Has the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's absolute 91, 51. Yeah. So the fifth highest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's really got to be that. What word has the fifth highest sum? Okay, fine. Look up 16117 on here, returning here. Here's the short form code for this. How many presses would have been saved if levels 1 to 4 were done using short form? The end of this. It's the actual. Short form is always 1 per unless it's a thing, dude. So short form requires 2 there and 3 there. So long is 43 and short is 23. Says what? Long, short. Length of that. Equals. There's no way I can do this. Okay, gotta do some level 7. Is there anybody that's all upper? That would be easy. That only has 1 upper. That has an upper. Best modeler in Vegas, exclamation mark. I'm gonna check first, make sure nothing went wrong. This merge cells are forbidden, exclamation mark. Macros are the best. Macros, comma, the best. Macros the best? No, it's S was the best. All right, fine. All right. Dismiss that. Make sure it's fully saved. Make sure it's fully uploaded. And turn off the video. Bye-bye.